What up? Top of the top. What's up, people? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? What's up, family? We back again on a Friday. Y'all already know what time it is. What up, Front Street? What's up, Lady Love? What's up, Sebas? What's up, Jet Black? Equal Love. What's up? I see y'all ready this morning, man. Y'all out here cooking this morning. Y'all up and ready. I need some of that energy. What's up, Latavia? Good morning. Sexy Key, what's up? Sassy, what's up? Thank everybody for waiting. But I was on time today. Shayla, what's up? But like I said, sometimes it's not about me being on time. Sometimes I gotta pull up at the right time. So I can pull up on time, but if I don't got nothing to talk about, or it ain't put together right, it ain't gonna be right anyway. So all good things come in time. So that's what it is, man. We here for No Fame Live, episode 412. Been a fast week. Life going fast, y'all. I didn't even know it was Easter weekend. But anyway, it don't matter because this shit going so fast, man. You got to slow it down. We ain't dumbing down, but we going to slow it down a little bit. That's right, Swirl Girl, for No Fame Elite. We out here, man. Just going to get into it. I see y'all here, y'all pulling up. Some people will pull up later. They probably think I'll be on time or whatever. What up, Malaya? Anyway, y'all, today gonna be a good one because we got some things to talk about. Nothing major, nothing new. Just the more they keep exposing themselves, the more we gonna talk about it. The more I'm gonna talk about it. Remember this too. People's personal information is their own business. That's why it's called personal. But once you make your business public, that's for everybody. And that's why I speak on certain things that are public. So today I'm going to be talking about Monique, once again, how she has come out of the closet, allegedly, meaning she said she came out the closet. She's coming out saying she like women, but Monique, you probably been like a woman. You just letting it be known. And I'm going to get into why she letting it be known now. This ain't nothing new. And we're also going to talk about Marcus Houston. I didn't want to talk about him. I saw him trending, but he's a weirdo. He's a weirdo and a clown, and people still support that man. But today, I'm going to show you why Marcus Houston is a weirdo and a clown, and you should already know. But see, these were people put in place to deceive you. Monique deceived a lot of older women, period. She promoted being unhealthy, big woman. I'm not here to diss Monique. I know a lot of y'all love Monique. It's not about that. It's about the shit she did and what she been doing and how she been finessing black people. Like I said, when she want black people on her side, she gonna play the black card. When Monique get that bag from Netflix, now she taking black people money. But that ain't the point. What's up, Stoney? What's up, Shayna? What's up? I ain't seen no bros pull up in here yet, except for Front Street and a few others. But anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Let's just get into it. Friday. Shout out to the replay gang. Thank you to all of the new subscribers. Thank you for everybody that supports the channel. And thanks for everybody that donate to the Cash App and support this channel, period. Thank everybody. Let's go. We ain't got time, but we do got time. It's Friday. But look, Monique comes out the closet. I'm tired of talking about these topics, but you got to see one thing that's going on. Do you see all of them trying to make money off of the gay community? Do you see how all of them are now trying to affiliate themselves somehow, some way with the gay community? Because like I said 1,000 times, they understand that the gay community has a lot of money and they are the top spenders right now in this crisis. And all of them are pimping and pandering, or should I say soliciting themselves to the gay community and overseas. That's it. Why do I say that? Monique, you're a granny. If you already been dealing with women, that's your business. But you made a point to speak about it because that's your way of selling out and you trying to cater to the gay audience. That's all she doing. You a granny. You already promoted you was married, but you promote open sex. See, I broke all this stuff down, how all these different things came out. Niggas started accepting it as being normal. You wasn't raised to have open marriages. And if you did, you didn't promote it. It always been swingers club, yes, but it was not promoted. I broke it down before. Most swinger clubs is in a neighborhood near you, and most of them even got no name on it. My point is, all of these things been discreet, but you'll see now it's profitable to let it be known you in an open marriage. But I already broke down an open marriage really means one of the partners are gay. One of the partners are mostly gay, or they vice versa. They switch, they do it all. That's what swingers mean. That's what open relationship mean. When Jada and Will told you about the open relationship, what they was really telling you, they might have, they let August Alsina into the bedroom. But a lot of y'all was tricked and you thought August Alsina was smashing Jada, but you didn't think maybe Will was smashing him. See, I gotta wake up. Anyway, I ain't gonna heat up yet. What up, T-Rose? What's up, Shayna? Anyway, this ain't about nothing, but I'm just showing you. And Marcus Houston is a weirdo. A lot of y'all was raised on this weirdo, and you still love this weirdo. But I'm going to show you how he been a weirdo, all right? And his cousin, Chris Stokes. So y'all already know this shit. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. You see this whole 2 weeks, I've been talking about has-beens. Has-beens. Because they have took the algorithm back, and that's what it is. They want us to pay attention. So I'm going to pay attention, but at the same time, I'm going to expose their ass. Now let's get to Monique talking about Miss Granny porn and all of that. This granny porn, all right? And Monique, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I know a lot of people like Monique. Yeah, she used to be funny on the Parkers. Yeah, she got jokes on stage. But let's be real. She's nothing but a buffoon and always been a buffoon. And my point is this. She only got mad at Oprah and them because they played her ass. And see that? We're gonna look into it. All right? Now look. I'm not here to bash Monique, all right? But you put it out here, so I'm going to talk about it. Monique explains why she has a swinging marriage. I like girls, too. See that? So fucking what, Monique? You've been liking girls. Most likely, nobody gets in their 50s and just say, I like girls. You've been liking girls because you've been playing the Hollywood game, Monique. We know about Hollywood now. We know about all that shit. I told you when Harvey Weinstein went to jail, I told you that what? None of these black celebrities ain't getting no more jobs in Hollywood. That's why they got to run a Netflix, Hulu, everywhere else. Because they desperate. The same reason why, in my opinion, why Monique is now trying to offer herself to the gay community. Because she understands that's money. That's money, money, money. It's all it's about. And she also promote open marriages. Ain't half the marriages now. Did we not speak about this week? How we the only people who households are broken, can't get it right, messed up. If we ain't independent, messed up marriages. But who's the main people promoting open marriages? Meaning open marriage has been out forever. They've been doing. My point is this: when black people start trying to do everything white people do, that's why you see all this failure, because everybody wants to do what other cultures do. That's why I go back into certain things you was not raised to do. When your grandmother and grandfather was together, they ain't promoting no damn open marriage. We're going to break it down real simple. Yeah, this ain't back in the day, but the principles remain the same. Why I say that? Because open marriage is always room for failure. Open marriage always invites different entities into your household. It invites demons into your bed. It invokes all the wrong spirits into your relationship. It's common sense. So why would you promote open marriage at a time when marriages need to be sticking together? Everybody's not built for open marriage. But my point is this. When did black people start promoting this stuff? So like I said, we call everybody culture vultures, but nobody talk about when black people be following white culture. Monique explains that she confronted her husband with urges. Mo explained, I said, Daddy, I want to be with other women sexually. She basically said, I want to be with other women sexually. Okay. And he looked at me so patiently and so lovingly and said, bitch, I do too. Because your man is probably zesty too. And he probably like to have his way too. Well, my point is this. You see, she is promoting it. This is nothing new, Monique. You probably been doing. You've been doing it. I ain't even going to say probably. I know you wasn't hanging around Oprah them for nothing. I know how Oprah them get down. See? But you got mad at Oprah because Oprah probably played your ass. Oprah probably made you eat her box, all of that, and did you dirty and pimped you in that film. And you got mad. You thought you was gonna be, you probably thought you was gonna be the next Gail. You probably thought Oprah was going to put you somewhere in position and it didn't work and you got mad and it didn't work. If you failed, then you ran to your husband. You ran back. You ran to him. Then you was catering to him, trying to come on YouTube. Yeah, but as soon as you got a chance to get yourself back in that game, your ass ran to Netflix. You ain't on YouTube no more like that, is you? See that? But you had to stir the crowd. And Monique #1 recipe has been playing on black women, playing on black women. What was her first formula, y'all? Promoting big women, promoting unhealthy behavior. We look at it now, we understand that's unhealthy. But my point is this. Do y'all remember, I'm going to say it again, when Monique was promoting big women and actually trying to shit on small women, skinny women, women that wasn't BBW, she was trying to diss them. But it wasn't really that. She understood that it was a market for big women, meaning when you're in the game, when you're in business, if you own a store, anything you're selling, you have to know your market. And when you know your market, that is who you promote to. So Monique market when she came out was big women. That's who she catered to. That's who supported her. As well as kids, because the kids watch the Parkers. And then you'll see Monique evolve into clown buffoonery movies. That's it. Her only real movie she ever did was Precious, and that movie was filthy. And you know that movie was directed by you know who, and she willingly signed up to play that dirty ass role. Other than that, she has no real movies but buffoonery. It's just the truth. But this woman promoted open marriages. But I understand the game. You've been in open marriages. It's nothing new. You've been in open marriages. You've been playing the Hollywood game, and you just got mad. Monique's real beef with Oprah blames the mogul for destroying her family. How did she destroy your family, Monique? How? No. You was bitter because they played your ass. Tyler Perry, Oprah, and Mr. Lee Daniels. Mr. Lee Daniels plays everybody. Do y'all remember a couple years ago, Dame Dash had to come at Lee Daniels to get his money? Lee Daniels play everybody. And he like to pimp women now. Lee Daniels is the one that made Halle Berry play that dirty role, getting them back shots from that white man. That was Lee Daniels' idea, man. He always gonna put black women in a dirty light. That's what he do. That's his job. You feel me? Lee Daniels' job was to make the woman look like trash, the black woman, and Tyler Perry's job was to make the black men look like trash. You still didn't figure it out, and they all are under the Democratic umbrella, orchestrated by Miss You-Know-Who, Oprah Winfrey, and she gets her orders directly from the White House. I think I'm just making stuff up. I'm just showing you how all this stuff had nothing to do with us. And I'm telling you, the days of these people are fucking over. So they can keep entertaining, doing their little specials and dropping their little shit, but they exposed already. Why are they exposed? Because their boss exposed all of their ass. I'm just reporting on it. So let's use our brain. You don't think Oprah and them played Monique? You don't think Oprah and them you don't think Monique got on her knees for Oprah? You don't think that at least? So you're going to tell me, come on. Mind you, this all entertainment speculation. I'm just going to say something. This woman is 55 years old, allegedly, something like that. You're going to tell me she just coming out as, you know, you're going to tell me she got in her 50s and just started liking women? Or did she always like women? Say nothing new. Why am I saying it? Because she is now saying it because she understands that if I say this on national TV, I will have a new fan base of lesbians. That's all Monique doing. So she dumped the big girl crowd. Ben went skinny. And she didn't campaign for being skinny. She didn't try to encourage other women to be healthy like her. Because the whole thing, it was not about being big or small. Being big was about being unhealthy. So she was promoting being unhealthy like it was cool. But at the end of the day, when she started getting healthy, she didn't promote get healthy. What up, Wax Dog? I see y'all pulled up. I see the fam up in here. What's up, Wax Dog? What's up, Annette? What's good? So like I said, this is the real Monique right here. Let's not forget, she didn't start losing weight till she got around Oprah them. They told her to be better for her career. So let's be real. Come on, y'all. You don't think Monique was carpet munching back here in this picture? You don't think back then she been carpet munching trying to get to the top? You ain't just out the blue all of a sudden you like girls. Come on, Monique, stop it. Y'all know She looked like one of them chicks that'll be on one of you chicks. Yeah. She looked like one of them chicks that'll be on y'all ass. Y'all know that. What up, Randy Clark? I told you. That's right. That's the slogan. But look, you gonna tell me Monique don't look like she'll munch down on something? She don't look like she been a muncher? Man, you should already know this. Because I'm just saying. You gonna tell me, Monique, you ain't been munching? I should have put up the picture where when you and Oprah had was stuck together. So now, 2023, you want the whole world to know that you like women. But you probably been liking women. And that's probably why you played that dirty ass role in Precious. What was Precious doing? Was not Precious' mom doing gay behavior? Did Monique not play the role of a mother going down her own child? Did she not play that dirty role? But y'all still gave her a pass, and you still love Monique. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. She is who she is. She's a fraud. She ain't nothing but a fraud. All right? So like I said, let's look at her catalog. Buffoonery. Her best movie is Precious, like I said. She got other little movies, but you see, Monique only can play certain low-down, dirty roles. See, she'll never get to play a real role. See that? Look at the buffoonery. Fat Girls. Almost Christmas. I heard she played a little, I see she played a little dirty role in BMF. Roscoe Jenkins. She played in clown movies, y'all. Clown buffoonery. This the buffoonery movie of the 2000s right here. Soul Plane, man. Look at the clown Snoop Dogg. Look at Monique. This was the most buffoonerish, coonerish, clownish movie in history of the 2000s. Look at Kevin Hart. And this is where he got to start at. Buffoonery. But this is why I was breaking down to my people. You see, when all the real shit was coming out, like Manchurian Candidate, Matrix, all them real movies, they was putting out clown movies to distract people. That's why half my people got distracted the whole 2000s following these dumbass movies. That's why now all the real shit going on, you like, damn, I ain't know that. Damn, I never saw that movie. Because the whole previous years, we was watching clown shit like this. And guess what? They was putting it out on purpose. And guess what? These are all of the movies that Harvey Weinstein and them was putting out. All clown buffoonery nigga movies. That's all they was. What's up, Shay? She was a hardcore lesbian in the movie Bessie. See, I ain't see that. See? Monique, the only thing is you've been dealing with this behavior. It's not nothing new. You're just trying to capitalize off it now. You're just trying to make some money off it now because your career is in a toilet bowl. All of y'all careers in a toilet bowl. So the last survivors y'all have is the gay community. What up, Mike Flame? Salute. Yeah, they not stupid. So if you are in the rainbow community, don't let these people play you. They all trying to play y'all. The women, the men, the rappers, the actors, all of them. They need that gay money because they know in this crisis, a lot of so-called gay people, they don't have a lot of kids. They got a little extra money and they buy those tickets. They go to shows. They do more things than people that got money tied up. Just being honest. Most people live single. But Monique knows if you can't look at this woman and say and know she look like she'll tear up some, you know what? Yeah, you could tell, man. Oprah probably rolled her face straight up, and then after they was done with her, they said, "Man, get up out of here, Monique." And she got mad. That's why like I said, look, some of these beefs be lovers' quarrels. She never really had a beef with them. What was her real? She didn't have no beef, y'all, because you got to remember one thing. I just showed you. Look. Her whole resume was clown buffoon movies. Precious was the only real movie she did that got real recognition, and it came from them. So you got to be real. That's why I said you got to call it down the middle. If, regardless of the fact, you would have not even been nominated for none of them awards, Monique, if they didn't select you. But you just mad because they selected you for that job and they used your ass and kicked you to the curb. Maybe they might have just felt like you was a fraud, or maybe they just wanted to slut you out and get you to do the movie, and that was it. But you ain't want to accept it. And they said you got big-headed after Precious, and you ain't want to play your role no more. You was turning down 30,000. You was turning down 50 racks. You got big-headed. So that's all it was. You was beefing with Netflix over money because they was trying to tell you ain't worth as much as you think. What's up, Malaya? That's right. But look, Monique, you just mad because you thought you was going to go to another level, but you got big-headed after that fucking award. How you going to get big-headed when they go to your resume, they see all the movies you did? This is why Netflix didn't want to give you no big money, because they like, basically, okay, you good, you do your thing, but you ain't at that level. You got big-headed after Precious. That was 2009. Before that, your whole resume was buffoonery. And you still didn't get as big as Precious since you left them alone. And no, they didn't blackball you. You just wasn't doing nothing but being on YouTube with your husband, because that's when you was playing on the minds of the married couples. See? When she wanted to play on the minds of the married couples and play sympathy games, she ran to YouTube and started pandering to black women and black married couples. So you pandered to the big woman. You pandered after you went small, then you started pandering to so-called married couples, promote open marriages. Now you're older. Now you're promoting yourself to the rainbow community. Because anywhere you got to get paid, Monique, that's what you're going to do. You with them people, and you're going to play that game too. And as of now, you might as well say you are the leader of granny porn. That's right. You down with you might as well start making granny porn, all right? Because you're a grandma, and you out here promoting you like women to an open marriages. So you like threesomes, right? That's cool. That's your business. But why are you promoting it, Monique? Are you promoting it for some money? Pretty sure. Of course you are. But like I said, clown movies. See how back then they was pushing that agenda back then? You see how they was pushing that agenda back then? I told you all these were clown movies, predictive programming. What's up? Stop blaming the whites. What's good? All of this was predictive programming of what you see now. Ain't this what we see right now? There's a lot of purple going on in this movie too. I wonder if that got to do with that organization. I don't know. Anyway, as you see, buffoonery. And people in Hollywood don't respect these type of movies, Monique. So yeah, you did movies, but your resume was clown behavior. You always was cooning. So therefore, those roles wasn't taken serious. Nobody takes Snoop Dogg serious as an actor. You get it? People start taking Method Man serious as an actor. Why? He updated his resume. Method Man plays serious roles. Method Man play a lawyer. Serious roles. That's why he's respected as an actor, right? Kevin Hart, you still a joke. Why? You didn't play no serious roles yet. You're a clown. That's it. So if it ain't no clown roles, you ain't gonna see Kevin Hart. Do you get it? But all these were movies painting the narratives that black people were ignorant niggas. That's what all these movies was about. Period. And Monique, that's all you ever did. So my point is, you got mad at Oprah, but I'm pretty sure I know what this picture means. So you coming out talking about you like women, Monique, I'm pretty sure you did just not start like a woman. I'm pretty sure ever since you've been in Hollywood, you've been playing that game. So let's not play. That's right. Kevin Hart is Hollywood Sambo. That's right. They say they only can allow one Sambo at a time. That's what they say. Give me 1 second, family. All right, y'all, we cooking because this ain't just about Monique. And like I said, I'm not trying to bang on none of your stars. Please don't get mad at me, y'all. But we gotta keep it real. Why? Because she did not have to put this out there. She put it out there. What does that mean, y'all? She was proud. She's so proud that she's in an open marriage. She's so proud that she like girls too. So since you're so fucking proud, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna shame your ass. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I know what you're doing. And Monique, you're older than me. You a fucking granny. You come from an era where people didn't put their business on blast. You know that, but you doing it because it's cool and you trying to get a trending topic going. That's it. But it all comes down to, y'all, a sign of desperation. It's fucking being desperate. So now let's move on to the next weirdo. And I know a lot of these topics is fucking lame because they never lame shit going on. What's up, A? What's up, my bro? M. Dot, what's good? All right, y'all. But this is what I've been talking about, what we already been talking about, on how a lot of people from a certain generation, they the number one sellouts. It's just what it is. Meaning, they the ones that'll do any fucking thing. They are the ones that forgot their principles and morals on how they was raised. This one was born in the damn 60s. You know goddamn well, nobody born in the 60s is going to be promoting some behavior like this. With no shame at all. And I'm not here to shame her. I'm here to expose her that what? She is pandering to the gay community. That's all she's doing. The same way she was promoting open marriages. And yo, man is zesty. I'm pretty sure he's zesty too. That's why y'all both swingers. And you probably put on strap-ons and drill him down. Y'all all funny and y'all weirdos. And y'all always promoting y'all weird behavior to the people that support you because they don't know no better. And let's not forget, a lot of Monique's success come from the church. But let's move on to another weirdo. And I ain't want to have to talk about this clown because it ain't nothing to talk about. But we got to talk about Marques Houston. And we got to go a little deep into what all this stuff is about. When you see Marques Houston face, they are automatically promoting pedophilia. He is down with the Chester community. All right? Period. Let's just go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to R. Kelly and the Pied Piper. Who was in the video with the Pied Piper? Was it not Marques Houston? Did Raz B tell the whole world that Marques Houston and Chris Stokes finessed him in the bed? Did Raz B not tell you his own cousin was doing him dirty? His own cousin was humping on him. Did he not say that about Marques Houston? Why do y'all still support Marques Houston? Because y'all have supported weirdos. I'm not talking to everybody. Y'all know I'm talking about. I'm talking about the majority. You still entertain these people. You still keep their names in your mouth. You still go to their fucking shows. How many of you dummies went to the B2K reunion? How many of you dummies sat there and watched that on Versus? See, y'all the dummies that still support this man. But he's a damn Chester and a weirdo. And I'm not saying that because he with this woman. Yes, he's 20 years older. I'm not even going there. I'm not even going there with this situation. I'm just saying this is a man that this is a man that allegedly humped his own boy cousin, man. Raz B told you, man. And he has no shame. This is why he does not hide like his cousin. See, at least Chris Stokes hides, but Chris Stokes is still around. Chris Stokes still getting paid. I'm going to prove that to you too. See, all of them with the smoke, they just be having family quarrels. Amarion, all of them down with the shit. Because back in the day, mostly all of them R&B groups were suspect. And it was a trick being played on the minds of the young black girls and the young women. It was a game being played on their brain. They had them looking up the dudes that were fruity. Because they understand about the true energy between a man and a woman. So that energy always had to be destroyed. But they had most women that are now in their 30s, late 20s, growing up on R&B artists that were suspect, Chesters, and all of that shit. Now we're going to take a look at this shit. Marques Houston is a weirdo. Not because he got married, but see, you got to understand this. Marques Houston is a Hollywood baby, all right? He's a Hollywood baby. What do I mean? He knows how to play the Hollywood game. Marques Houston only married this woman and brought her out because he thinks in his mind it makes him look good. It makes him look straight. It gets the gay rumors off of him because Marques Houston don't want to be gay no more. It makes him look better. It makes him trend. That's why he's using this woman right now as a front. Because Marques Houston is suspect, just like a lot of these dudes that I told you about play these makeup games and play these games. But see, we're going to go back into time, and now you're going to see all the shit that you was unaware of, that we all was unaware of, because we did not understand this behavior. But now that we know about the behavior, we can go back and look, and we will see Marques Houston been zesty the whole time. So now let us go back into history, and let's go back into something called back in the day. But before that, let me show you Marques Houston on his fake ass hairline. It's not about his fake hairline. I was just trying to show y'all the pattern of most of these suspect dudes. They heavy into these cosmetics. They're heavy into cosmetics, whether it's their hair, their face. They are into cosmetics like women because they don't want to have a certain look. You understand that? They have to keep the lie going of cosmetic behavior. Fake ass hairlines, fake ass beards. Get it? They always got to appear to be super perfect. But then you're going to see that underneath that, it's some other shit going on. So I'm going to show you how Marques Houston is fruity, which you should already know. Raz B told you his own cousin Marques Houston and Chris Stokes basically ran a train on him and arrested him. I ain't want to put up the pictures of them sleeping in the bed and all of that. But let's just look how Marques Houston been a weirdo. And Marques Houston been promoting himself because I told y'all, man, these dudes are male prostitutes. He ain't doing this for no chick. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this is what it is. We got to go into this dark side that these people been on this type of time. They've been weirdos. See, Marcus Houston from Sister Sister. He been a Hollywood baby. He grew up just like who? Orlando Brown and the rest of them. That's why I respect Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown is just the only one that came out and told you the truth. Was not Orlando Brown and all of them hanging together? Is this not the generation that most of my people that are millennials grew up on? My point is this. They all grew up doing the same. Didn't Raven come out and tell you she was gay? All of them been playing them games. They're all Hollywood children. They all play the Hollywood game. And all of their parents sold their ass out too. That's how it went down back in the day. Because remember, to make it out the ghetto, a lot of people sold their kids off and signed their kids over to people that promised to make their children a star. But they didn't know once that boy got to Hollywood, everybody was going to have some fun. So let's go back into Marcus Houston. And I'm going to show you how he been a weirdo. See that? See Marcus Houston laying on that boy? You see how they had them little boys doing this stuff? This is called boy groups. Remember? But a lot of people don't understand what was the real science behind those boy groups. All of those boy groups were supported by Chesters. They were specifically putting these boy groups together and soliciting them to the Chester community. Remember, I just told you about MONIQUE. These artists, these labels understand it is different markets. You have a rainbow community. You have a Chester community. What is the Chester community? Well, grown-ups that are very fond of little boys and girls. Yes, they love those little boy groups and girl groups. They love them. See, I didn't know that, did you? They knew back then. See, I didn't figure this out till recently. Like I said, I had to do my studies. They was making them be a fake-ass Jodeci back then. Remember, Jodeci was to cater to the women, and they made immature a fake-ass, young-ass Jodeci. Basically, was young boys acting grown. But look at the suspect behavior, how they made them pose. Never forget, it was grown-ups making them pose like this. Look at Marcus Houston laying on this boy. Look at how they strategically got these boys with their feet out, showing bare feet. We're going to look at images. See what they was doing? Boy groups. Let's also give a disclaimer for people that don't know. At this time back in the day, people did not dress like this. This was considered weird behavior back then. These are the same weirdos now. This is what I was trying to tell my people. You see all this weird stuff back then? This is what they made normal now. You switch it up now, only difference is going to be the style of the hair. It's not young boys wearing their hair just like that. Are they not wearing their hair like that to this day? Because back then, we considered this as weirdo stuff. But do they not dress like that now? Not just dress like that. Just look at their hairstyles alone. Is that not how the young boys dress? Look, when they playing basketball in the NBA, NFL, rappers, is that not how they wear their hair now? But back then, it was considered suspect and weird behavior. And keep in mind, don't forget, keep in mind, it was grown-ups making them do this. Mainly Chris Stokes, their cousin. He was exploiting them. But back then, y'all, it was considered normal. See that? Ponytails, pigtails. Do not the so-called young thugs wear their hair like that now? Holla at me. This is why my people told you it is nothing new under the sun. The only difference is back then we wasn't going for it. We knew what this was back then. Barefooted. Boy group. Marcus Houston. House Party 3. You don't think they play the Hollywood game? Look at his hair. Is that not how young boys wear their hair now? Is that not how the so-called thugs and gangsters wear their hair right now? Somebody holler at me. I'm going to wait. Told you people just forgot history. You forgot. We didn't do none of this. This was considered weird back then. We wasn't with none of that. My people know the truth. Is this not how they wear their hair right now? Somebody holler at me. Thank you, Shayna. Yep. Thank you. Is that not how they look now? Well, back then that been considered weird and suspect. All right, period. What up, Ken Thompson? That's right. They was doing a little Kim pose. That's right, Mike Flame. That's how they look right now, don't they? That's right. They was doing a little Kim pose. That's right. Crotch open, barefooted, suspect. But mind you, it was grown-ups making them do this stuff. See? Is that not how the young boys wear their hair now? Lil Durk, all of them, discolor it. Told you dummies ain't nothing new. I told you this generation, y'all ain't setting no new trends. Everything y'all do is old. Everything y'all do is old, and it's been regurgitated suspect stuff from back in the day that we didn't participate in. They knew this generation would fall for the shit. That's all it is. It's nothing new, y'all. Told you. And I'm talking about people that don't know. None of this shit is new. You just got tricked. You got finesse. You got caught up in a fad of a fashion created by people that wanted you to follow called the rainbow community. That's all that shit is. Now let's move on. See that? Chris Stokes. That's the cousin in the middle. See Marcus Houston, Chris Stokes. They birds with feather. They rock together. Matter of fact, Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston never separated. They've been tight since day one. And if you think they ain't smashing Mario, you's a damn fool. They smashed all of them. Only thing Raz B had the heart to tell it, and he told they did it to all of them. That's why he got blackballed. But Chris Stokes is a boy. Yeah, you can't fathom that a man will do this to his own family with it. But when that man know the Hollywood game, he'll sacrifice his whole family for riches. He was sacrificing them since they was kids. Yeah, Chris Stokes know the game. If he wanted to get a big deal for a certain executives, send the kids over. Jermaine Dupri played the same game. Bow Wow, and I broke it all down to you already, previous episodes, how Jermaine Dupri was the handler of all the young boys and young girls. Chris Stokes has never been brought on charges as a Chester, but he is the king of Chesters as well. You know why? We got to look at this backwards. Chris Stokes to the Chesters is really a hero. What's up, Thea? What's up, Miss Thea Washington? Thank you very much for support like you always do. If you really want to go and get into entertainment the proper way, you need to holler at Miss Thea Washington. Check her out on Instagram. I'm just going to say that for right now. If you got talent, holler at Miss Thea Washington on Instagram. She know what's up. But like I said, Chris Stokes, he is the hero to the Chesters, y'all. You keep forgetting there's different communities in America. See, when the Chesters see Chris Stokes, they proud. It makes them feel good. You know why? They say, damn, man, he was able to do that. He ain't never get caught. He had fun. Like, you know how we look at drug dealers? Man, he sold all them drugs and he got away. He ain't never go to jail. That's what's up. He was a smart drug dealer. That's how they look at Chris Stokes, the Chesters. They say, damn, man. Man, he got away with all that stuff, man. He that dude, man. That's why they love him, man. That's why they love Bambaataa. You see, sir, when a Chester creates a lot of Chester behavior and had his way with a lot of boys and girls and get away, he's praised as a hero amongst that community. Do you get it? That's why Chris Stokes understands he has a market. He understands it is a lot of people just like him, and they're very fond of boys too. And those are the people that support all of his projects. Do you get it? When a B2K concert come around, he already know that main people going to come is the Chesters that grew up off lusting off them little boys. Y'all got to understand markets. They know it very well. Do you see Chris Stokes? This is what he was turning out of Omarion. Look at Omarion. Does not Omarion look like a little lost boy? Let's be honest, y'all. He looks like a lost boy, don't he? What up, Nate the Great? What's good, bro? Make sure y'all check out my boy Nate the Great too, man. He doing this thing, man. Nate the Great be on positive energy, man. We're gonna holler at you, Nate. Who else up in here? Salute, said. Thanks for donating. I grew up on the wanted to be. Yeah, that's what I'm breaking down. I know what I'm talking about, y'all. See, I watched it all happen. Just that I was a little old. I was a couple years older, so I wasn't into them like that. Like I wasn't going to their concerts and shows, but you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact them kids, people that was kids at that time was all into that. But little did y'all know, they was playing the game. That all of them was fruity. And look at Chris Stokes, man. He can't help himself. This man finessed his own cousins, his own boy cousins, and turned them all out and pimped all of their ass. See? He was the one making them do this stuff. This is when he was smashing them too. This is when he had them in the bed doing all that funny stuff. This is when he first started doing this to them, y'all. That man is a Chester that never been in no trouble. So now you see where Marcus Houston Foundation come from. See that? Now you see who taught him to do that? You see that? But that ain't got nothing to do with no woman. Marcus Houston he's telling the people he was ready to tear some buns up back then. All right? Weirdo. Weirdo. See that? This recent Marcus Houston still prostituting himself. See that? Shirt open, nipples, cleavage, nigga. Male cleavage. Ho. Same thing D'Angelo did in that video. He was doing male prostitute gay behavior. That's what they was doing. This means male prostitute. That means his ass is for sale. All right, period. I ain't got to play. Now, look. How many of y'all know Chris Stokes got hella movies on the internet right now? On Tubi, all of that. Some of y'all probably watching Chris Stokes movies, films, don't even know it's his shit. Look at all the films Chris Stokes got in rotation right now, and then also look at how he got Marcus Houston playing in half of the goddamn movies, which means they are still breaking bread. They are still hanging together. They still doing their thing behind the scenes. Do you get it? See that? These are all Chris Stokes projects. See? See, you got Marcus Houston playing in damn near all of them shits. That's how they was getting the bag. So let's ask the question. Who in their right mind still supports Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston? Black people. But not only that, not just any black people. You got to be a weirdo. You got to be kind of fond of little boys and Chester behavior for you to support these people. So when I see people supporting them, it don't surprise me at all. Because once I've been realized years ago that my people would support anybody and make excuses for anything, that's when I said, I'm done with my people. I'm done with them. They ain't support anybody. So I just wanted to show y'all how this is the man, allegedly, that turned them out a long time ago. And also my proof is that I told y'all these hairstyles these boys wearing, y'all had no clue back in the day that was considered something else. Men wearing pigtails, ponytails, colored twists, all of that shit was considered to be something else. But then when they got into and you see as they got older, they started playing a role of the DL thug, gangster, tough guy. But the whole time it was a front. He was marketing himself as a male prostitute. He was saying he's available. All right, so let's move on to this clown, another one. Kanye West is being sued by two black women, or not just black women, two black teachers. Did I not do the video about 2 weeks ago when I put it all together? And what did I say? I said Kanye West don't like black people. He don't fucking like black people. I had to come to that reality. Now I got more proof. We got more proof. Because it's some things been going on at Donda Academy that have not been right. And it's been said that when two black teachers started speaking up, they got fired. And now they suing his ass. But little did we know that Donda Academy, allegedly, they saying that shit is some type of cult program. We're going to take a look at that shit in a minute. First, let's check this stuff out, family. Kanye West Donda Academy is reportedly being sued for allegedly following unlawful education practices. According to TMZ, Ye and his private Christian school. It's a Christian school. Ye and his private Christian school are being sued by two black women. So it is two black women. I told you he don't like black women. He don't like black people or black women. The women alleged that they were fired as teachers from the school for multiple reasons. This reportedly includes retaliation for being a whistleblower on alleged education. Whistleblower is another word for a snitch. Basically, they snitched on his ass because they didn't like the way he was running the school and treating the kids. So they went and told on his ass. Plus, he was playing with their money. So check it out. Remember what they say, follow the money, right? Well, maybe if he was paying them right, they wouldn't have told. Maybe. But since he wasn't paying them and he was doing foul stuff to the kids, they told on him. So they said this was like a retaliation. But it is said that the education, health, and safety code violations are going on at this school. The woman also believed that they were unfairly fired because of their race. Lawsuit filed by the only 2 black teachers who were fired from Donda Academy. According to the woman, they were hired full-time at Donda Academy earlier this year. They alleged that they were the only black teachers employed by the school. See that? Kanye West told you he don't like black people, in my opinion. That nigga's a fraud. I had to peep game. He only used black people when it's convenient for him to get a new deal. That is it. Or when he don't get his way. During the time at the academy, the woman allegedly noticed numerous violations. One violation cited was that the only lunch option for the students was sushi. So the only thing the kids can eat in the school is sushi. Every day, sushi, sushi. Sound like a mind control cult program to me. The only thing they can eat is sushi, y'all. Every day. Also, students cannot bring outside food or drink into the school. The lawsuit reportedly obtained by the outlet shows that Kanye spends $10,000 on sushi per week. When have you ever heard some weird shit like this? Don't kids need nutrition and stuff like that? This nigga is only trying to feed kids sushi. Once again, weird behavior, cult-like following. The teacher said that Kanye does not allow crossword puzzles or coloring sheets at the school, and that classes could not be held on the 2nd floor because Kanye is afraid of stairs. No chairs allowed, no artwork on the walls, no jewelry, no forks, no utensils. Do you see this? Ye also doesn't follow students to use, he also doesn't allow students to use forks or utensils. The lawsuit also alleges Kanye doesn't allow any artwork on the walls of the school, and no one is allowed to wear jewelry for the simple fact that he did not like jewelry. Was this not the main nigga wearing a whole bunch of chains on his neck? Told you all these dudes were fucking frauds and hypocrites. Was he not the main nigga wearing the rock chain? Did this nigga not go get a big ass gigantic gold Horus chain, an Egyptian god chain? Did he not do all this shit? Now he don't like jewelry no more. Do you see this? The teachers even accused Kanye of not allowing chairs. Kids cannot have chairs, y'all. This forces kids to sit on foam cushions or stand. All of this shit is cult behavior. See that? Cult behavior. And they have to wear all black. Things of that nature. They got to stand or sit on cushions. Meanwhile, teachers are allowed to stand or use a stool. The suit says that everyone at the academy must wear all black clothing from head to toe. Additionally, Adidas and Nike clothing items were forbidden. So they can't wear Adidas or Nike, but they got to wear all black. But it's supposed to be a Christian school. Do you see this shit? It also claims the school doesn't have a janitor or a nurse, and that there are no trash cans outside of classrooms. You see all this weird shit. The 2 teachers say student medications were stored in a closet with other expired medications left uncensored. All this weird shit going on at Donda Academy. But we got to look at what? Let's look at the weird parents that put their kids in this weird-ass school. Why? Because he's Kanye West, and people will do anything. I'm not even going to say nothing. Inside Kanye West Donda Academy, the school is unaccredited, meaning it's not even accredited. This shit is a cult. It looks very cult-like. And this shit is a dump. Saying that school is trash. The school just erratically reopened by West one day after being closed by him. Bipolar behavior. One day he closed it, one day he opened it back up. And this is what you send your kids to. And the person said that they suggest Child Protective Services look into this because it's some weird shit going on. Teachers claim there are no lesson plans or disciplinary protocols in place for bullying violence. The teachers also claim no lesson plans are in place, meaning ain't no real school, no real teaching being taught. Nothing in place for bullying or to protect teachers, basically, man. So as you see, the teachers who weren't immediately named even claimed they were threatened not to speak to Kanye about the issues after they brought it up to others' attention. The women were ultimately fired, and now they're blaming the termination on racial discrimination and retaliation on those grounds. They're also suing Kanye and Donda Academy for money, claiming, check it out, claiming that their paychecks were often $2,700 short each pay period. Kanye's champ has yet to respond to TMZ request for comment. Kanye's camp, pardon me. My point is this: there's a lot of things going on. What they just told us. They just told us that maybe those are some of the black women. I don't know. Long story short, they just told us that basically everybody was with the program because they were getting paid nice money. But as soon as these specific teachers started speaking out to other people, I know how it go. You know how people do. They see stuff, start speaking on stuff, and people didn't like them talking out. Basically, they were saying, just shut up and get your money. Or maybe because their checks was $2,700 short, they started speaking out. Who knows? Either way, the facts is this looked like a damn cult school. Another moneymaker for Kanye West to get paid off ignorant-ass parents that love celebrities and send their kids to this school in hopes of dreams of them being something special one day. But as you see, they all got on this black looking like they're in a cult. And they look dusty. Do y'all see this? Kanye West, Donda Academy, look like some BS. This looked like somewhere the real Jim Jones had going on and before he killed all them people. This is a cult. You see this shit? Ain't got no real windows. The shit in the middle of nowhere. It's a damn cult. Donda Academy. See this? Do you see this? This is some bullshit, y'all. This is some straight bullshit. And he was charging them all that money, man. And don't forget, y'all, they got to eat sushi every day. Do you see this? Was we raised like this, y'all? Was we raised like this? Is this how we came up in the world? Was this how we was taught? Do you see what Kanye West is doing? Looks to me like Kanye West is trying to be like other people. I'm not playing the race game, but you know goddamn well black kids did not grow up eating no damn sushi. Matter of fact, for the most part, the average white person, the average American did not grow up eating sushi every fucking day. All right? That's that Hollywood shit. Even though ain't nothing wrong with no sushi, it ain't exclusive like that. I'm just saying. They eat sushi every day, y'all. And they can't have no forks, no spoons, no none of that. And they got to stand up all day. Do you see this shit? I don't want to hear nobody co-signing Kanye West no more because I'm not. I never did. I just was calling it as I see it. But when I peeped that nigga was playing the game, you know, I pulled up and I told you that boy full of shit. Do y'all see this shit? So we can now admit that a lot of our people are fucking weird, and that's just what it is. Why are they weird? Because they forgot their principles. But let's move on. 3 men convicted of murdering ex extension sentenced to life in prison. These are the 3 jackasses that killed this rapper. Some people feel like it was a hit. Either way, the 3 jackasses, they got life in jail. They ain't never coming home. I broke all this stuff down already. Check the episode. I also broke down how XX was also one of the key figures at promoting suspect behavior to the kids. See him? Chokers, colored, twisted hair. Matter of fact, let me bring you up to date. You see those bogus shades? Now I'm going to show you exactly what the fuck I was talking about. You see, keep in mind, look how he dressed. Look exactly how he looked. Now we're going to go back in time again, and I'm going to show you so you see it for yourself. That is nothing but the new version of this. This is why I told my people, they tried that shit back then. It didn't work. They just brought it back and gave it to your kids. They packaged it and resold it. That's all they did. See that? They just took this same behavior and pushed it to the kids nowadays through rap. See that? Those are female shades. That is a female look. twist, buns, colors, streaks. Twists, buns, female glasses, colors, streaks. Same shit. They just resold it. This generation bought it. My generation, we did not buy it. We told them to take their shit back. But they remixed the whole formula. And now you see why everybody looks like this now. Because they bought it. Let's move on. Why am I talking about Omar from The Wire? Michael K. Williams. I already spoke about him. But I told you reap what you sow. This is the face of the word DL thug, the other word, you know, the word that really start with an H. Omar is the one that gave life. He gave the visual to the world of the so-called thug, the so-called down low thug. Omar was the face. See, we always heard about suspect thugs. We know it used to be a word called homosexual thugs, but we had no visual of it until The Wire. And when The Wire came out, that was a movie watched, that was a show watched across America. And a lot of dudes from the hood street, all over women, like people running to go watch Power, that was what? The Wire to the ultimate level. That's why I already told you, everything 50 got going on, he jacked it from The Wire and everything else, period. But it was The Wire that first gave you the image of a suspect thug. And it also was embraced by a lot of suspect thugs. And it also let suspect thugs know it's okay to be a gangster and still be suspect. Omar was the first person to play the role that we seen on TV of a man laying in the bed with a man, kissing a man, and then after that, they go shoot somebody. Is that not what we see today? Did I not break all that down? Omar was the face of it. He gave it life. So he already was doing funny stuff back then. He was suspect in real life, and he was suspect in that movie or in the TV show. And he was a junkie. That's why he died of fentanyl. So that's my only point. I ain't here to talk about him. I just got to re-update the resume that he is the face of suspect thug. He acted it out and did a perfect job, and that is his legacy. His ass dead. He's out of here. But he will forever be known as Omar. So when we talk about the black man being painted in this light, it's people like Omar he had his hands in that too. Coolio. Coolio's official cause of death was revealed on Thursday, and the famed entertainer died of a fentanyl overdose. Coolio died of Fetty. Omar died of Fetty. Something else this week that make it strange if you peep game. The same week, Omar from The Wire, killer, got his time. The same week, the other man from The Wire that just died, they just revealed his circumstances of death. So two black men that are dead that were on The Wire are trending the same exact week. Think all that's a coincidence? You think it's a coincidence why all of the black celebrities are dropping dead? I'm telling you, when we look up and we count the numbers, we probably will see the most black celebrities dead before their time than ever in history. Mind you, it's not just black celebrities dying or dead. They're dead before their time. Which means there's something going on. New York Link said, I called it. Yeah, bro. Because like I said, man, all of this represent the destruction of a people, period. That's why they are the face of it. But see, that's why, like I said, I don't feel sorry for some of them. Some of them was betraying certain behavior. They were doing certain things. And that's why sometimes it come back in different ways. See, you play the role of a junkie. No, matter of fact, pardon me. Omar was also a snitch too. Omar was gay and he was a snitch. And he was embraced by many people. Many people love Omar all because he shot that shotgun and made niggas run. But they looked past the fact he represented a gay man that was down low. He was a killer, and he was a snitch. Now you see why all three things I just said going on to this day? So when Omar died from an overdose, it don't surprise me because, nigga, you played a role. You sold your soul, nigga, your soul out. So it just happens. It happens that way sometime, nigga. When they done with you, they going to expose your ass and dispose of you. That's all it is, Omar. Same thing, Coolio. I ain't got nothing against Coolio. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Coolio. Coolio, cool dude. But he was throwing it up. He was playing the game, and it happens sometime. But you'll see, Fetty overdose, because most black men that get high right now, they will overdose from Fetty. That's just what it is. So let's move on, y'all, because I'm almost done. Deceive. Cause to believe. Deceive. Cause to believe something that is not true. Typically, in order to gain some personal advantage. We're going to say it one more time. Deceive or of a person is to cause to believe something that is not true. Typically, in order to gain some personal advantage, like clout, money. Get it? My point is this. This is the whole purpose on why, if the people are not deceived, then none of this shit will work. It only works because you have to be deceived. And many people throughout the years have been purposely sent to deceive us. Their whole purpose is to deceive you so that you will believe things that are not true, so that they can gain a personal advantage over you and put themselves on a pedestal as a god, as a higher power than you. Therefore, the advantage they have over you is mind control and easy access to your wallet. This is why you have to be deceived. You also have to be deceived because the people that got plans to take you out, understand you have to be deceived because this is how they gain advantages over you. This is why I always say it is not about what people are doing or making people do. It is what people allow to happen, allow to go on because they are deceived, aka tricked. Now we're going to take a look at what the book says about being deceived. And these are things I spoke on. I'm going to just touch on something else. While evil people and imposters will go on from bad to worse, deceiving and being deceived. Let me break this down real quick. The whole formula, the whole battery, the whole engine behind imposters, aka frauds, is deceivement. This is why I've been trying to tell my people, when you stop being deceived, you'll be all right. We only in these situations because we constantly are being deceived. And we're being deceived by our own people. This is why we are in the situation we in. See, we use cliches like crabs in a barrel, but when it's happening in real life, we don't see it. The people who are sent to deceive you are the crabs that are with us in the barrel. They look just like us, but their job is every time you try to get out is to bring you back down. But how they do it is with ignorance, lies, stupidity. You get it? This is how it works. Evil people and imposters will go on from bad to worse, which means even when you live a life of deception, eventually it catches up with you. It tells you right here. That's why you go from deceiving people and you being deceived. Why? Let me show you. A lot of them, let's go back to Monique, people, because I'm going to show you how I put it all together. It all relates. You see, Monique put a lot of time into deceiving you. because she portrayed herself as a person that was for black women and black people, black. And she pandered to BBW women in the beginning of her career. Yes, she was a thick and hardy woman. She understood at that time when she was a big woman. You got to remember history and time. At the time when Monique was big and promoting big women, they were looked down upon. Big woman was frowned upon in Hollywood, not in the real world, in Hollywood. In Hollywood, if you wasn't thin as wind, remember I just showed the picture of Vivica Fox the other day. In Hollywood, if you was not thin as wind, you could not get no star role at all. So you only could get clown roles. This is why I showed you throughout Monique, all she played was clown roles, because those are the only roles she could get. But when she got with the queen of deception, Miss Oprah, they got her to lose that weight. But when she started losing that weight, this was when Monique really turned her back on the big girls. She didn't want to be big no more. And she started trying to get healthy, but she did not go back and tell people like, look, y'all, we need to get healthy now. I know I promoted, being big, but that's not cool, y'all. We need to start getting healthy. She didn't do that. I'm talking about, we have to remember. Yeah, we got to remember. Now, it's not the fact that she was catering to the big woman. She was outright slandering skinny women. Remember that? She was cursing. She was like really, she built her career off dissing smaller women. Y'all don't remember that? That was part of her gimmick, is what I'm saying. It was part of her gimmick. Remember? Then you'll see when she wanted to play the Hollywood game and get better roles, she started hanging around Oprah and them at a high level. But like I said, for those who pulled up, Monique said that she liked girls. But my point is, that ain't nothing new, Monique. I'm pretty sure you always liked the girls because you played the Hollywood game. And maybe you got mad at Oprah because she played you. So this is what I'm saying. You went from the deceiver to being deceived. See, these people make careers off deceiving other people, but when they get deceived, they get mad. Let me give you an example because y'all all gonna relate. Don't all rappers, entertainers, when they doing their thing, they don't say shit. When they deceiving you, it's cool, right? When they acting like they're a gangster, but they really a fraud. When they, just imagine every role they play, when they play them games and they perpetrating a fraud, they're deceiving us, right? But as soon as they get jerked in the contract, they get mad. Because why? They don't like when they get deceived. Oh, I thought he was my homeboy. I thought we was family. Man, I thought we was a record label. How could he do me like that? Because you got deceived, dummy. They deceived you into deceiving the people, and then when it's all said and done, they deceive you. It's called jerking you in a contract, dummy. You ain't got no more publishing. You ain't got no rights to the movies you just did. That's how they jerked your stupid ass. And that's what they did to Monique. They got Monique to play a low-down, dirty role. Because remember, you got to remember this too. Remember this about Hollywood too, y'all. You have to remember. Remember in Hollywood, certain people turn down roles. Y'all heard that. In Hollywood, it's people that turn down certain roles. Why? They'll turn down a role because they say, look, this might affect my career. Now, I don't want to be seen in that light. I don't want that role. I'll turn that shit down. Maybe Oprah was so smart, they already knew that they couldn't get nobody to play that role of Precious because that was a low-down, dirty role of a mother finessing her own daughter. Chester. Monique played the role of a Chester. And she still embraced to this day. But when it was a woman playing a role of a Chester, it was more acceptable. Now let's rewind it. Let's think in our brain for a minute, y'all. If Monique was a man, and if that movie was a star role of a man doing that to his daughter, what you think would happen to that movie? Or don't people still hate Danny Glover to this day off that role he played in Color Purple? Let's be honest, y'all. But how did Monique get a pass for playing a role of raping her own daughter? Chester. That movie is pedophilia. Y'all didn't figure that out, Chet? That was a pedophilia movie. Precious. That's why I only seen that shit one time on bootleg back in 2009. I ain't seen that shit since. And my point is this. I ain't even peep game back then. I just knew that shit was trash. But I peeped game later. That movie was about pedophilia. And Monique played the starring role. So you got to understand the Hollywood game, Monique, because you didn't know the game. You can't really play a role of a pedophile and think you're going to be a star after that. Oprah them use you to play that dirty role. because nobody else was going to play that role at that time. They understood they didn't want that on their fucking resume, dummy. You didn't know that. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, just because they got money and they're in Hollywood and they're in fraternities and sororities don't mean they fucking smart. You didn't know that was the worst role you could ever play. That's why you ain't blow up after that role. Because you played the role of a damn Chester, Monique. That's why. And Oprah and them knew that movie had to get put out. Somebody had to play the role, and they used you. And maybe Oprah rolled your face back then. Maybe you've been playing with women, because I'm pretty sure you did, because you are not in your 50s and just started liking women. You've been liking women. Stop it. But my point is this. It is profitable. You got to really understand how much money is in the gay community. These desperate actors and rappers know this now. They ain't got time to play, meaning they have no time to wait on working regular people no more. They have to cater to the other crowd now. That is what they're doing. So Monique not only sold out, she's selling out and letting you know she's selling out. Because if she was already like a woman, that's nobody's business. Who cares? Meaning, people was already supporting you, Monique. And if you was already gay, nobody cared. But you had to put it out there because you know it's a bag. And you also promoted open marriages. And like I said, I'm going to say it again, like Will and Jada, open marriages for them really meant somebody goes both ways. In the Will Jada situation, allegedly it's Will. Because y'all didn't know the game. Maybe Will let August smash Jada so Will could smash August. Do you get it? They both ran a train on that boy. That's why Will didn't care. But see, y'all don't understand Hollywood. And a lot of people just thought, oh, he's stupid. He let that boy do that to Jada. He's stupid. No, Will was with the program. You can smash my wife, but then I'm gonna smash you, boy. It's called open marriage. Swingers. That's what Monique is. That's what these weird couples been promoting. That's why a lot of black couples in the 2000s, they have open marriages too, because they see the celebrities do it. But the thing is, you're not a celebrity. You have an open marriage going to ruin your shit. Because once you're a basic person, you're a basic couple, once you have open marriages, your shit has been cursed. It will fail. That's what it is. I'll give it to you raw to the core. That's like if I'm in an open marriage, I'm going to smash as many chicks as I want. I might smash a chick every fucking day just because I can. Open marriage. Get it over with. But Monique, my thing is, when she was in this character, she couldn't get no Hollywood roles, y'all. This was not accepted in Hollywood. She was a joke. She was a joke. See? You can't get no leading roles at that time. You had to be a buffoon. See that? And I'm going to say it again. I'm pretty sure you was carpet munching way back then. So I ain't surprised at all. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You damn near 60 years old and you call yourself coming out the closet now. No, you're not. You're promoting the shit. You're promoting it and you're trying to get paid. And like I said, your best movie was Precious. Not because we said so, because the white man said so. Because you played a dirty ass role. And we'll see all your movies before that clown shit. Fat Girls. See that? Those are big exploitation movies. She was exploiting big people. Fat Girls. See that? Clown shit. Roscoe Jenkins. Clown shit. Soul Plane. Clown shit. You get it? These were exploitation movies. What else they show us in Soul Plane? They pushed every agenda in that movie. See that? Zesty behavior. But remember, back then it wasn't normal. Or it wasn't as you see it today. And I'm going to say it again for everybody that just pulled up. It was a time in the late 90s and 2000s where all the real movies was coming out that was telling us what was going to be going on today. They was tricking us with deception with these movies. So we could say back then, before the internet, these type of movies were distraction movies, period. Just go look up the list. Booty Call. You know, I always say Booty Call because that was one of the biggest distractions. They say, I think Booty Call came out the same exact day as Independence Day. So my point is, every time it was a real movie coming out, they would put out a clown shit to distract us because they didn't want us watching I, Robot. They didn't want us to see Manchurian Candidate. They didn't want us to see Demolition Man. All the movies that had the jewels in it, they was distracted with clown movies. And they was doing that strategic. It was a Hollywood game they was playing. That's why I told you all these Hollywood actors that are black, they were under the same umbrella, and their job was only to do clown and buffoonery movies. That's why people like Jamie Foxx had to step out the box and start getting serious, because he didn't want to be in that clown category. So you got to peep game. That's why after a while, Jamie Foxx said, "Nah, I ain't doing that clown shit no more. I did the clown shit on Living Color. I did the clown movies, Booty Call. Niggas gonna take me. They gonna take me serious in Hollywood. I'm gonna do Ray. I'm gonna do movies with the rest of them. One of his best movies, what, Driver? You see that? But these were clown movies. And people like Jamie Foxx knew that one day these people would not be respected and they would not get no major roles. The only way Kevin Hart got a major role because he's the clown of the industry. So he's always going to get the clown role now. But my whole point is, it's all about deception. See, the thing is, Monique was deceiving people, but she didn't like when she got deceived. Get it? So I said all that to say what's written right here in this scripture, Timothy 2 Timothy 3:13. While evil people and impostors will go on from bad to worse. Did we not see all of them go from bad to worse? Ain't all of them doing bad and worse now? Ain't all of them falling? Because they fucking evil and they imposters. But they went from deceiving us to now they're being deceived. And Monique, you got deceived. Do you get it? That's why you was mad. But now it's all over. And I'm going to close this. It's Friday, man. We ain't going to stay stuck on this live all morning. Salute to the chat. Salute to my family. Episode 412. Thank you for pulling up. I don't want to shit on Monique and them. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not here to just diss people. They make this stuff public, so we're going to talk about it. See, I told you, it reversed on them. They put this stuff out to deceive us, but I'm here to let them know they the ones deceived. So I'm telling them straight up that you trying to trick us, but really you've been tricked and your shit don't work no more. So y'all better go back to the drawing board. Y'all about to all fall off anyway. Y'all all falling. You on your last leg. Once you on Tubi and Netflix, your ass almost out of here anyway. That's it. Netflix is the new master. They got to run to get paid. That's it. If it wasn't for Netflix, they really would all be fucked up. Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning. Good to see you this morning. Mike Flame, salute. God's child. Yeah, Monique been had it bad, man. Yep, Amazon Prime. That's right. Without all these services that we make rich, that we pay for, they will be nothing right now. Nothing. Why am I saying that? Because remember, once you get in the game, you got money. You can make a lot of investments in startup companies and all type of shit. But you'll see, they was always depending on them checks. Mike Wilson, once again. Shayna, what's up? Natasha Jordan, what's up? Unique the Queen, what's good? What's up, Jamila? Thanks, Stoney. Big Phil. Y'all know what's up. Who else up in here? My boy Chris Miller. Swirl Girl, what's up? Who else up in here? Billionaire Queen. That's right. Monique has recycled the same. That's it. That's it. There you go. That's it. See, when you really pay attention, you will see all of them been selling you the same shit forever. The same shit. That's why I don't have to watch none of their shit. It's going to be the same thing. I don't have to watch it. It's the same shit. Because they have to stay in character. They have to stay in their role. So when her role was to cater to the big woman, that's what she did. She tried to go skinny, but it didn't work. She lost the big girl crowd. Can't play the skinny woman games. Now you got to cater to the gay community. That's all they doing. So I'm going to say it again. The gay community, y'all got to stop letting these people use y'all. That's all they doing is using y'all for clouts. But little do they know that clout is fading. That's it. Yeah, I got a lot of bros we tapped in. Y'all be able to clarify that too. Somebody said I got a lot of lady fans. It just be that the ladies dominate the chat. A lot of bros be listening. They just be in the background. A lot of homies be listening. They just be in the background. It's just that the women are the most active in the chat. That's really all that is. The bros be in the background. They be tuned in. You feel me? They catch the replay. Swear girl, Puff don't like to pay people. You know that. That's right. Puff will deceive your ass to sign that contract, make that music, and he gonna get the last laugh. That's how it works. So they pay them to deceive us, but in the end, they get deceived. See that? Did they do it to R. Kelly? Use R. Kelly to deceive everybody. At the end, they deceived him, took the bag, pingo. Did they not do it to Wendy Williams? Got her to spill all that tea, slander mad people. She thought she was the shit. She was deceived. She thought she was the queen of gossip. Now she sees she's nobody. She got deceived. That's how Satan worked. I told you, man. Satan would use you and dispose of your dumb ass. That's why I ain't got no beef with Satan. Hey, I ain't got no beef with him. I ain't trying to be down with him. You see, that's the difference. I don't hate the man. I don't hate the person. I don't hate that. I don't hate Satan. You know why? Satan's supposed to be here to put fire to certain people's ass. That's what he's supposed to do. So I let Satan do his thing. I just stay out the way. The Grim Reaper too. I ain't got no smoke with the Grim Reaper. I just stay out the Grim Reaper way. I don't play with death. You feel me? But the Grim Reaper got to do their work too. And all your stupid people that go playing with Mr. Satan and your people, they go playing with Mr. Grim Reaper, they get what the fuck they asked for. So I do not feel sorry for none of them at all. They chose to be on that side. So that's how the shit go. When y'all gonna understand that part? They sign up. It's not nobody make them do shit. That's why I remember a couple episodes I said I'm gonna stop saying how they making them. They don't make nobody do shit. They sign up for every fucking thing they do. Because that's how they get paid. If I want to be a great liar and deceiver, I will be paid. It's just that simple. It's fucking simple. It just comes down to who you are. That's all that shit is, y'all. It's a choice. Even the devil gives you a choice. He don't make you do shit. Wellington Cousin, salute. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for supporting. Yeah, y'all, they play them games, man. Zengar, they sign up for that shit. Man, right now, look. What up, A? That's right, A in the trenches. I know the bros up in here. Yeah, the bros be in the trenches. A lot of bros at work right now. You know, some women are they working jobs where they at work, but they can still type. A lot of bros working right now. They got the headphones on. You feel me? Bros always around. A lot of people be thinking that because of the chat. Nah, the woman just dominate the chat. That's all. Zengar, bro, be knowing. Zengar been around since day one. He always around. What's up, Melanice? Mike Young Show. What's good? I be knowing. This for everybody. Jamal Johnson, what's good, man? That's why I say it's a lot of real brothers out here. Brother just be in the cut, man. That's how the smart brothers roll. Niggas in the cut handling them, taking care of business, man. But like I said, though, I'm about to get out of here. I'm just scrolling through y'all comments. I'm gonna give it to 9:30. Other than that, hold up. Like I was saying though, right? They sign up for this stuff, just like this Donda school. Ain't nobody make them send their kids there. They signed up for that shit. You signed up your kids to go to this cult-ass school because you think Kanye West gonna get your kids to another fucking level. Kanye West is a damn idiot. So why the hell would you send your kids to a school of an idiot that's fucking all over the place? Does that make sense? No, it don't. But that's just showing you they signed up for this shit. We have to remember that, man. And he made them wear all black like they little satanic kids. Do you get it? A Christian school in all black. He playing games. He got all them dealing with the dark side. You ain't peeped that? I'm telling y'all, man, this all cult shit. But like I said, every last one of these kids went and signed up for this shit. Your people signed up for all of this shit. Don't nobody make nobody do nothing. So we're going to stop playing that blame game. We're going to call it for what it is. They sign up for these roles. They sign up for the shit. Don't nobody make them do nothing. You feel me? They when it was time to do Precious, they gave you the role, Monique. You read it. You said, I'll do it. That's it. They might have gave that role to 10 other actors, said, nah, I ain't doing this shit. You did it. So that's on you. That's your legacy. When you die, Monique, You will be known as the woman that played the role of a damn Chester. That's it. That's it. And I already broke down before how we know that role was bogus, because I doubt if anybody listening to this episode that's listening right now ever heard of a mother doing to their daughter what Precious did. Not only assault your own daughter, but you and the father assault the daughter. When have you ever heard that? If anybody ever heard that, please leave me a comment. Please let me know. I've never heard of no shit like that. But I understand when you want to slander the black community and you want to slander the black family, you put it in a movie. And that's what Oprah and them did. Because Oprah worked for them people. Did I not already show you Oprah and Harvey Weinstein? Is Harvey Weinstein in jail right now for sexual assault? Did I not show you that Oprah and Harvey Weinstein might have been in a relationship, allegedly? Either way, they were super tight. Harvey Weinstein gave the money. The money went into the films. The films promoted the propaganda. The propaganda set the tone in the minds of the black community that they followed. Because we know in the 90s and 2000s, movies was our gospel. Let's not play. From VCR tapes on the DVDs, that was our gospel. We lived by these movies. Did we not? The only difference is back then I still was smart and I still was learning other things. I entertained all of this shit too. I always just had balance. I always knew about being smart and I always knew about dumb shit. But some people, they were just all into the dumb shit. But all this information and knowledge, ain't none of this shit new. That's what I be telling y'all. Ain't none of this shit new. It's just that most of the people was all wrapped up in the dumb shit. Then recently, this thing called woke became popular. Now more people woke than before. That's a good thing. But is it? Because now people think they woke, but really they still sleep. You just sleep with your eyes open. That's it. Because you claim woke, but you're still doing the same shit, following. That's all. Salute Wellington. Yeah, she looked bad at Oprah. But Oprah probably rolled her face already back then. Before she got that role, they probably had their way with her. That's what I think. Ain't that right, Rondell? Also, me and Rondell gonna be collaborating very soon. I think as of now, we got it set for Monday night, so y'all stay tuned for that. Coming with this heat. Harlem and Savage. Yeah, Monique sold out the black community. That's right. That's right, family. That's right. That's what people got to understand, man. It was a lot of, look, man, we could have came up a long time ago, but that's why y'all got to see. Every time we trying to come up, they keep fucking with us. They keep trying to brainwash us. They keep pushing shit on us. They keep trying to take our money. They keep selling us out. They won't speak up for us. It's a lot of shit that goes into this engine they use to go against us. It's a machine against us. And the people in the machine, they signed up to do the job. Wellington Cousin said, no, she don't look better than Oprah. Yo, I ain't fucking with y'all, man. I'm not messing with y'all in this chat right now, man. Thanks for the donation, man. Y'all going ham out here. I'm not fucking with y'all. Yeah, see, I get distracted from my own chat. That's why I can't read it sometimes, but y'all be distracting me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, man, I'm telling you, man, every time, even to this day, it always, my point is this. Look, you'll notice it never could be a time where shit is just peace and quiet. Because they're not going to let us be in just peace and quiet. They're not going to do it. And if we get too quiet, they get scared. Because the rule is for us to never get along and always be in a chaotic state. See, when we act chaotic and act like niggas and act like thugs and gangsters and hoes, they love that shit. They say, okay, they good. They see, when we portray the behavior they want us to portray, that's when everything is working fine for them. If we get too quiet and we start doing opposite, that's when they get scared. When we start getting too smart and start being too aware, that scares them to death. So they have to always monitor us, track us, distract us, and deceive us. That's the only way they can stay in power. So these games have to be played, which takes hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars to keep the shit going. Like if I go back to the list of trillionaires, you will see that every one of those trillionaires got some of their money invested into programs that go against us. Key figures like George Soros, get it? Bill Gates. Those are just the regular names, the Waltons. All of their money goes into programs that are based against us. This is why we can't win this war, because it's really a financial war. Why you think one of the only ways to win, we have to go on strike. But the hardest thing to do is go on strike. It's not killing nobody, it's going on strike. Wellington Cousins, you showing out. Let's all be American and push this turf. That's what's up. We all American. That's right. We American. That's where you born at. That's where you from. That's where your ancestors from. That's right. Boy, y'all doing the most today, boy. Salute, and I appreciate all of y'all, man. This is going to be a good weekend. Even though it's rain, it's going to rain and be cold the whole weekend, man. It's just what it is. Soros probably is behind the current dollar collapse. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Jay the Great. He behind, look, man. Those are the powers that be. That's behind the scenes, man, that sit up in dark places. They in the boardroom. This probably going to meet at 10 o'clock somewhere. Somewhere in the boardroom on the top floor where nobody can enter the room with a security guard, a guard outside the door. They somewhere planning our life out right now. One of the number one places is the UN building. That's where all the countries get together and decide which game we're going to play and which country we're going to play it at next. That's all it is. Jay, we spoke about that on my Patreon, how he's responsible and predicted this years ago. That's right. That's one of Rondell Cornerstones, man. She know all about George Soros and all them rich, shiesty-ass bastards that be finessing behind the scenes, man. That's why, you know, we got to break our people out of that shit. I had to break you out of that celebrity shit because to show you that the celebrities got bosses, man. No matter how rich you think they are, they got bosses. When George Soros or Warren Buffett hit that phone, they better pull their ass up. That's just how that shit go. Period. So they still slaves. They just slaves with more money than us. That's all. Remember, you had the field slaves, you had the house niggas. That's it. Ain't no different. Shit. You had the house slave, house nigga, right? The field nigga, and you had the runaway slave. Those dimensions always existed. The field hand said, I'm just gonna work this, I'm just gonna work the field. I'm good. Fuck it. The house nigga, he got all the finest things, got to drive the horse and carriage, got the finest linen, good food, and a runaway slave was always plotting on getting the fuck up out of there. The runaway slave was always plotting to get up out of there. He said, I ain't trying to be in the house. I ain't trying to be in the field. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. Runaway slave, man, that's us. You get it? So when Kanye West came with that shit, he was talking that fake shit too, runaway slave. Nigga, you wasn't trying to run away from the master. You kept running back to master. Shut up, nigga. That's what he was doing, finessing us, man. Sit. M. Dot. That's right, the Bilderberg group, bro. They all together. They all together. All of them are under those groups. All of them names, Council 300, all of them under the family. Y'all know the Rothschilds and the Rockefeller. They the big homies of the whole shit. All of them are under the Rothschilds and Rockefellers. All of them. All of them. Because they're the ones that control the money. They control the money on the planet. So don't no money get dispersed to them unless they know about it. That's why all their money sit up in their banks. That's what I was saying the other day. No matter what bank their money sit in, it's still controlled by the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. So that is all of their money in those banks. Do you get it? They say who can have a black card or who don't. They say if you could take out this amount, if you can't. Can't none of the rich people go to the bank right now and take all their money out, period. If they do, all type of flags going to go up. Oh, shit, what they... No, you can't do it. That's why they showed us recently with that one director dude that went to the bank. He tried to take out 10,000 and they flagged his ass. And they gave him a hard time getting his own money out the fucking bank. He was just trying to take out $10,000. So I'm showing you, they can't just go to the bank and say, I want to take out $2 million. They can't do that. They got to go through a proper channel. They got to wait because they didn't want to know why and this and that. What you going to do with it? You don't understand that. People don't know that. It's a science behind that shit. All that shit is controlled. Every last dollar is controlled, period. Nah, you won't see Oprah after Weinstein go down because all her friends going down, Jess. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, all her friends going down. So she laying low. That's why you got to be distracted with Trump going to court. These are all of the people, man. They are some rich, grimy, weird, shiesty individuals. Some of them got black skin and all of that. They with the shits. Wealthy is only a feeling. That's right, Wellington Cousins. Salute. That's right. Wealthy is only a feeling, man. Wealthy means nothing. It's good to be wealthy. But if you're wealthy and you have nothing else but wealth, you have nothing. You have nothing at all. Jamal Johnson. So how does Floyd and these rappers have all this cash they show? Easy, man. They get paid cash for some events. They take money out and they store it in the crib. That's how they do it. And some jobs they take straight cash. I want my let me break this shit down. That's where the whole slang come from about the bag. The bag is really about the duffel bag. Because when you get money on a certain level, it got to be put in a duffel. You see, people that get big money, they know how to weigh their money. And you know, see, let me break down money. See, a lot of people don't know because we got a lot of slang, but I'm going to break down a slang from the street. See, a stack is really 1,000. A rack, when I say I got a rack, that's 5,000. The whole science of the duffel is when you go to the show and you get that money behind the scenes and they pay you that payout in all cash, weigh it up on a scale, put it in a duffel bag. That is the whole science of securing a bag. But it's a popular word now. But the bag really meant I'm getting paid in cash. Stacks, racks. Get it? Because when you're doing shows on the road and you're picking up bags, you ain't got time to count all the money before the show. So niggas understood it was a formula. You know how to weigh the money and make the transaction faster. But really, it comes from drug dealing and drug deals. That's what the duffel bag. But now everybody, even on TV, say the bag, the bag, the bag. The bag comes from dirty money, or the bag comes from cash put in the duffel after a transaction. That's what the bag is all about. So a lot of time they do get their money, like for shows and certain events, they get it in cash. Then they put it in the bank. But then some they keep in their vault in the crib. But they cannot just go make any type, like they can't just go clear out a bank today. They're going to make them. Matter of fact, Rondell, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I know you put your business out there, but I ain't going to put it out there. But people know you work around on finances. You know what I'm talking about. People that don't know money don't know this shit. That's why I got to break down a lot of things for people that don't know money, don't know economics, don't know certain things. It's certain protocols. Like y'all was talking about the other day. When brothers was talking about being a licensed carrier and a firearm. Just because you licensed does not mean you could just shoot people. But when you from the street and you never had a legal gun or you never been around that behavior, you don't know that. You just think because you got a firearm, you could just shoot. You can't do that. Just because you're a legal firearm carrier, you just can't walk around shooting people and killing people because I thought they was going to do something. Or it looked like, no, it don't work like that. You can be a licensed carrier and shoot somebody under the wrong terms and you fuck your whole life up and you be in jail with a murder charge. It's a certain protocol with anything in America. Whether it's a legal gun, even if you rich, it's protocols. Tell them, Ronnie. Ronnie will tell you, man. If I'm wrong, she's going to correct me. She work in the bank. You can't just go in the bank and just take out money. That go for you right now. If you got a working job and you got a certain amount of racks in the bank, you try to, nah, it don't work like that. Man, look. The truth is, when we put our money, that's they shit, to be honest with you. That's why you get pimped. You got to borrow money out your own ATM. You getting charged on your own fucking money. You getting pimped like you on allowance. You running the ATM, run ATM, $20, $40. You getting broke off. They did us like children, man. Do y'all remember back in the day For those of us that got allowance and got money from my family, remember how your parents will break you off a couple dollars here and there? Or what happened? Was it not times where you might have had a lot of money? What your parents say? Let me hold that for you. I hold that money because it might have been a couple hundred, right? And they what? Break you off your money piece by piece by piece because you was a kid and they knew you would spend all the money in one day, one place, or lose the shit. So your parents will break you off your own money. That's what they do to us with the banks. We little fucking kids. I bust my ass. I get the bag. I get the money. I get taxed. I put it in your shit. Now you gonna tell me when I'm gonna take it out, how much I'm gonna take out, where I gotta go to get it. You pimping me. That's how the banks work. Do you get it? That's how they pimp the whole world. They got us all like kids. Most people don't keep cash no more. We fucking kids. But they already knew to break us in the system, have them being used to having no cash, and then they will be used to the bogus currency. And when you have no cash, it makes you feel broke at times. It makes you feel like you ain't got shit, even though you know you got it. But like I told my people, it was a science back in the day when you had that cash in your hand. It's a different science when you got the money on deck. It's a different energy. When the money's in the bank and you got to run ATM, they done took your power from you. You got to swipe and put in PIN numbers and do goofy shit. We all got to do the goofy shit. Before cash, pull out, pay, gone, out of here. See that? Games, man. But yeah, though, the rich people, they the biggest kids. I'm telling you. Yeah, they can buy toys and cars because they got a black card. They can swipe all day, every day. That's what they do. But if they say, that's like, let's just say right now, this is part of why they can't just take money out and go to a neighbor. All right, put it like this. Like we was talking about Floyd Mayweather. All right, I'll give you an example. Or my opinion. That's like right now, Floyd Mayweather went to the bank and took out $5 million. All right, let's say he got the $5 million in his crib. Let's say today, out of nowhere, Floyd Mayweather popped up in Harlem, New York. He just popped up out of nowhere in Harlem, started giving out money to people, walking the streets, giving out bread. They would be mad at Floyd because they would say, well, why you didn't tell us you was going to do this? They would feel a certain way because he not only took his money and went to feed the people. Let's say if he started a mass hysteria, they would be mad because he didn't check in with the local police. He didn't go through the proper channels. These are some of the ways they control them. They cannot just do anything they want to do. They have to go through proper channels. That is the original form of checking in. Celebrities have to check in when they do certain things. And they got to check in with certain people. It's just how it works. This is why they cannot just do anything unless they are advised. It's just how it works, man. That's right. Tekashi does it all the time for publicity. No rich people outside of niggas carrying cash, though. I don't even know. I'm trying to see what you're saying, bro. You got to have both. I'm going to say it again. You got to have both. No rich people outside of niggas carry cash, though. So are you trying to say something like you saying something smart, bro? I mean, you're supposed to have both. I got both. Because if the power out, you ain't getting no fucking money, period. You ain't getting nothing. It's some shit pot right now, and you ain't got no cash, what you gonna do? So I try to keep both. I would advise to keep both on deck. You got to have both. That's how I look at it. I like the feeling of a rack in my pocket. Shit like that. When I go to the store and everybody online, I pull out cash and I pay and I go. And they still online swiping. I like shit like that. I make them look like Gumps. 20 cars, only one be registered. Wellington Cousins, man, you acting up, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. My mama said 2 things: keep gas in your car and cash on hand. That's old school. That's principle, foundational, real shit. You got to have both. You need both. Money is always power. When you read the back of money, it tell you, man, for all debts, You can't pay all debts with a credit card, can you? You can't pay all debts with a bank card. You get it? You can't. But you can pay any debt with cash. Any debt. You can buy an outfit off somebody's ass with cash money. You can buy somebody out their damn car with cash. Huh? I can say, I got this money, man, drive me to Florida. You got money, it's going to happen. Because cash always talks. Wu-Tang told you cash rules everything around me. That's the truth. It ain't never going to change. Cash rule everything. Cash. When I pull out a card, it's not impressive as I pull out that cash. That's just what it is. Money got a science in that shit, bro. That's why they don't want money in your hands. It's a science behind all that shit. Money is the currency that flows, not the credit card. The bank card is different. It gets hacked, all that shit. It is not the same as cash. Faith Colleen says, I'm not sure, but you would have to go to the bank and let them know how much you wanted. They would give you a certain amount, and the rest they would have to order for you. And she asked around there. Yeah, they played on waiting games. You know what I'm saying? And then we also got to remember too, certain banks might not have all the money they're trying to get out. But those are still bank games they play. You know what I'm saying? Because my point is this. Let's say if I was a celebrity, I'm rich, and I say, you know what? I'm ready to get the fuck out of America. I'm tired of this shit. And I want to go to my own country or whatever. They're going to make it where I just can't pick up my money and just go and just be out of here and get low and hide out. They ain't going to let them hide out nowhere. That's how they do that shit, man. They always got to be tracked. I showed you that with Kim Kardashian crib yesterday. They always got to be tracked, man. Kevin Johnson was good. That's right. Wait 2 days. That's right. Make you wait on your own money. But that's what they do to play that game. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Jamal. I wasn't being smart. I was thinking out loud. I'm trying to understand. Nah, my bad. See, that's how it goes sometimes. Y'all know these texts, these messages are always going to be different when you read it. It always be like that. So I be wanting y'all to know, like, when I be snapping, I be getting loud and shit. I don't be snapping on y'all. I'm just passionate like that. You know what I'm saying? I be amped like that when it comes to speaking this knowledge. You feel me? That's it. I never would try to disrespect none of y'all or violate none of y'all. Or try to boast on or grandstand on you. You know what I'm saying? It's just that sometimes it's gonna come out like that. And being that we on the internet, it ain't always gonna sound or look right sometimes. What up, Net Stars? What's good, bro? Yeah, that's why it's called a debit card. But really, it's a debt card. Because those cards are designed to really keep you in debt. A credit card is a credit. Credit is meaning you ain't got it. you need to hold something. Cash is always cash. COD. What up, TG? King Hannibal. What's good, King? I told y'all the bros always up in here. They just be in the bushes. The movie Cadillac Records shows us how. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I was talking about this, man. The movie Cadillac Records showed us how they had houses and cars but didn't have access to cash. Thank you. They've been using that same formula since then. That is the law and the rule of the industry. Get them whatever they fucking want. Yeah, it's all on charge anyway. And if it's not, it's going to come out their budget. All that shit been since then. It is the executives that are 3 times richer than all of the artists. Period. You think it's a coincidence Beyonce played that role? Now she might be going through the same exact thing as Cadillac Records. Wasn't Jay-Z trying to offer her a drink? What's up, Wellington Cousins? Because people move on emotions, gotta wait to find serious stuff. Yeah, I got you. That's right. Basically, New York Links, what's good? Keela Boo, what's up? My friend couldn't get money out, and it was $500. She tried 3 times, no luck. Her money was clearly in her account. See that? That's how, because they starting that control stuff. They starting that controlling our money. So keep in mind, they also said that it might be a crash coming. Didn't we just see a bank crash? We seen a bank crash. Was that not Silicon Valley area? Did the man from Cash App just die? Was he not from the Silicon Valley area? Follow the money. Cash games already being played right now. That's why man. See, I'm just gonna keep chump change on them cards. And as soon as they hit, I'm just taking shit off. That's what I'm gonna do. Shit like that. It's like you gotta have dummy accounts now too. You gotta have an account you jug off of and handle shit. Then you gotta have an account that's secure that you don't even mess with. Shit like that. You just gotta be different. You got a little money, little cash. You gotta have a lot of different things going on with this money shit now, man. It's not just one way no more. They control the banks on how much we can even hold physically in cash. That's right. They charge the banks to hold money. And it's about to get expensive to the point the banks can't afford it. Thank you. The banks, as you see right here, she just told you, they control how the banks, on how much money they got and how they hold it, all of that. People don't understand the science, man. They just thought, oh, they rich. They could just do it. No, I'm trying to tell y'all this shit. This ain't no hate. It's education, man. We've been deceived with a bunch of fucking lies that think people, because they got a lot of money, they automatically got power. Only difference between them and you is they have a bigger bank account and they get cameras stuck in their face that put them all over the world. That is it. Other than that, they are regular people. And they put on more makeup than you and shit like that. That's it. Debt is your money, not credit. Debit is your money, not credit. Yo, Wellington is wilding out. Jamal Johnson, because cash is debt, every dollar and $5 debt, I think. Yeah, man. Y'all see the ATM fees got super bogus. $5, double fees, foreign fee, your bank charging the fee. That's all extortion. That's all extortion. Because think about it, that bank fee, that was an extra gallon of gas in the tank. You know, that bank fee was you getting something to drink, you know, bag of chips was something extra you could have got. But them bank fees is petty, but it still add up because that's your money. They taking. But anyway, y'all know that Chris Miller. That's why my grandmother used to store her cash in the basement and hated banks. Grandfather, pardon me. That's right. That's where we come from, man. Cash in the stash, man. Cash in the stash. Any situation happen, at the drop of a dime, they can pull that money out. Here you go. That's good. What we got to go do? Okay. Now you see how back in the day they was able to bond their people out, all type of shit, over real quick. Or remember the family, make one phone call, everybody in the family go in the stash, they got the money. That's what we did. Guess who's doing it now? The immigrants. That's how they live to this day. The immigrants still live off the books. They still keep cash. The so-called Mexican, all these people, African, they keep cash, man. I know a Chinese restaurant right now, you can't buy shit from them unless you got cash. They only want cash. Don't want none of that shit. They on that shit right now. Told you. A lot of people still on that shit. They ain't stupid. They getting that money and they know when they gotta flee, they gonna flee. That's the period. They gonna flee. That's how that shit work, family. Cash under the mattress. That's right. We all come from that. Cash in the mattress, cash stashed in the drawer, in the sock drawer with socks, cash in attics, cash in basements, cash under floors, in ventilators. You know what I'm saying? Cash in the car, cash in the ground, under the stairs, shit under the doghouse. That's how our people's rocked forever. We didn't never trust banks. Our peoples didn't want no credit cards. That's just how they roll. That's why I say they try to feed us all that poor shit now, but we wasn't poor like that. Yes, we always had poor people, but majority of us had money. Like if your parents and your grandparents and people in your family worked, your family had a little bit of change, period. And if your whole family didn't fucking work, then you might have grew up poor. And 9 times out of 10, that's just because probably, you know, your family was on drugs. You know, that's only the real reason. But back in the day, it was clear. The only way you grew up poor is if your family was on drugs. That was it, period. That was really like it. If you didn't have once upon a time, it's because you didn't want nothing. Because everybody had. We all know this. And if you didn't have, it was somebody that was going to look out for you. It was already written. Who can hold your money better than you? That's right. But they don't want none of us having our money so we can all flee one day or build something. Cash in the matching accounts for real. Then they started raiding to get it. Yup. That's right. New 40-year mortgages approved on real estate. Don't get caught in that, hell no. 40-year mortgage. You ain't gonna live to see that house paid off. That's right. That's right, Melissa. She said, I keep cash at home. That's right. Anyway, man. About to get out of here, y'all. Damn, every time I say I plan to get out, I still stay later, yo. I said I was gonna leave at 9:30. Anyway, man, y'all know I like vibing with the people, man. All my family here too. What's up, Talib Musa? What's going on, bro? That's right. Shit, let's be honest. Between our phone and them goddamn accounts, that is the ultimate tracking, period. There's no way around it. And everything gonna be based on that too. Only thing the last straw is the electric car. That's it. Once the electric card is standard, electric transactions standard. Get it? Phone standard. Everything tracked. That's why I said if you're not a criminal, you ain't got nothing to worry about because everything is going to be tracked regardless whether you like it or not. It's going to be in that category. The only difference is now they're not running up on people that are not verified. It's going to come to that soon. It might be a time where if you don't got a bank account, that should be used against you as a U.S. citizen. Who knows? Yeah, man, we got to talk about finances, industry, and trickery, man, because the whole thing is the trickery is what fucks us up in the industry and what fucks us up with finances. All these tricks are being played, but they only being played on one people, man. Everybody want to do their dirty tricks on us. I know an Asian seafood restaurant downtown that don't accept nothing but cash. I was just talking to a coworker about saving money in a fight. That's right. I ain't gonna say what you gonna save it at, but yeah. A lot of them, they straight cash. They ain't with that shit. I'm being honest with y'all. You got them people, they getting cash and they ain't putting no money in no bank. Straight up. And if they gotta flee this country today, that's what they're gonna do. Or if they gotta go into hiding, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take all their money with them. All right, y'all, episode 412. Thank y'all, everybody, for staying in the building, staying tuned, and appreciating the content. I'm going to holler at y'all. Salute Wellington Cousins. You have sponsored this whole show. It's all good. All right? Y'all have a good weekend. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay blessed. Stay powered up. I'm going to holler at y'all. One.